Hello everyone, I'm back here with another unboxing, this time from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Set 1 Limited Edition. This came around a month ago, but I had really postponed this for a while. I was really busy with other things and catching up with some really good shows this season, so only today I decided to dig through this package because I'm probably gonna rewatch part 2 with a friend who I've been trying to get into JoJo for the longest time. So as you can see, the set from this comes with this art book and art cards, and I believe that probably when part 3 comes out you will get the same treatment, I hope. So let's get started. Come on, I mean, I guess we can say from the get-go that this shrink wrap is really annoying. So the spine here, it's actually glued to the box, as you can see. The typical credits and specs for the Blu-ray. It doesn't really have many details about the sound or the technical specs, other than the fact that it just shows that it's NTSC Region A. But here, as for the contents, at least I just spotted this. It says 4 Blu-ray discs, Season 1, which basically was episodes 1 through 26, 1080p, 16:9 aspect ratio, English and Japanese, stereo audio, I wish that were a bit more specific, English subs, and the special features include the clean opening and ending, which for JoJo, as probably some of you know, it's a really big plus considering how great the opening and ending songs are. An art gallery, trailers, and approximately 624 minutes of JoJo goodness. So taking a look at the box, it has this glossy finish to it. It's quite heavy actually, which is a good thing. I'm just gonna take this smudgy thing out of the way. Similar to those credit cards, kind of like plastic, whatever. It has a really nice premium feel to it for sure. And at the back we can see Caesar, the product from part 2, with Jonathan in the front, the product from part 1. So let's take a quick look. Now, this is, actually I thought that this would come off all the way, but it turns out that it's a little bit more of a book than anything. So the inside of the box has this really cool pattern with the diamonds, and opening both sides you can see the 2 JoJo's on the cover really nicely. I kind of wish that Jonathan had been the cover, because he's, sorry, that Joseph had been the cover, because he's my favorite JoJo so far, but it's okay. He definitely is very appreciated by the fan base, so I guess Jonathan needed a little bit more love. So here we can see both Jonathan and Joseph on the actual cover for the Blu-ray. For yeah, the back is pretty much the same, exact same details and synopsis from the one in the spine. Here we can see Read Weekly Shonen Jump, 5 of a 1-year subscription. I will probably use that, but if I haven't, go ahead and give it a shot. Who knows, you might be the first to get it. And at the back it just has a little bit more advertisement for other series like One Piece or My Hero Academia. So this one shows episodes 1 through 7 with Jonathan on the cover. And this 2 is episodes 8 through 13, which is probably the end, if I recall correctly, of part 1 in the anime. And we can see Dio there, very menacing. These 3 episodes 14 through 20, once again Joseph, and the last batch of episodes 21 through 4 with Caesar here representing. Now let's take a quick look at the art cards. They have been separately shrink wrapped, which is nice. I don't like when I'm opening a collector's edition of sorts and then everything falls off in every direction. It shows that Viz has put quite some care into putting this package together. I'm probably just gonna use my teeth to open this one. It's probably a bit safer than using the knife and getting the art cards scratched. So here we can see Jonathan with his signature to be continued at the edge, at the corner. Here we can see Dio in one of his earliest incarnations of part 1. One of the best characters in all of JoJo, Speedwagon. The cards also have a really nice premium feel to them. They have been printed in some really nice paper. Mr. Zeppeli here, looking very dapper with his outfit. We can see once again Jonathan, and once again Dio. That's probably the end of part 1 here, because we get introduced to Joseph right away with his outfit that he's seen at the very beginning of part 2. We can see a very dapper gentleman that I'm not going to spoil for you. I mean, I guess that if you're here watching an unboxing, you might have already seen most of it, but I'm gonna be mindful at least with the part 2 spoilers. These art cards are really nice. Honestly, I cannot stress how nice this paper feels. Really good job on Viz for this. I really dig JoJo's art in any kind. Currently reading the manga, and I cannot wait to buy some of Hirohiko Araki's art books, which probably brings me to my favorite inclusion in this set, the Key Animation collection. Here we can see that it's divided in both parts. Some really nice sketches here. You can see Jonathan, Dio, and Jonathan's dad. David Production has done an incredible job with this series, so it makes me really happy to see the process that they went through in order to give all these characters life. Everyone is so expressive and kind of wacky in a way too. I mean, it's called a bizarre adventure for a reason. So I just started realizing they actually cover every episode in sequence. So I'm definitely gonna go into spoiler territory later in this video. So if you haven't seen this series, you might want to avoid this part and just skip to the end. This is pretty amazing. Just looking at the level of detail that goes into every frame, or at least every keyframe. Major props to get this together, to put this together. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that the Japanese Blu-ray box that is coming out for part 1 and part 2 might have some of this, but it would probably cost you 5 or 6 more times considering the import charges. So we've already started looking at part 2 here. One of the most iconic JoJo poses there. That's a really funny moment. I remember that. Part 1 was really fun in its own way, but it was really part 2 that made me fall in love with this series so much. Every single character has so much personality just by looking at them. And on top of that, add the great dialogue from Joseph and Caesar and everyone. And there it is. That's the credits for the book, and that would cover the key animation collection and the whole package. So having taken a look at everything that comes in it, I definitely do not regret having gone for the limited edition of JoJo. I was gonna buy it anyways, day one, because I love the series, but I really appreciate the of this having thrown together such a cool package that is really fitting to the style and charm that JoJo has as a series. And I really hope that for part 3 and for part 4 we see something similar or even better. So once again, thank you so much for watching this unboxing video, and see you next time.